What happens if you're working on another computer or someone else contributes to your project? Well, the files you have locally won't be automatically updated. Now let's go back to the GitHub interface, and we're going to use GitHub's editor to actually edit this file. And that's going to sort of mock someone else editing it because we're not doing it locally. And then we'll go ahead and pull these changes down. So I'm going to click on edit here. This gives me a text editor interface where I can make changes as I need. I'm going to get rid of the exclamation mark, and down here I have the chance to enter a commit message as we saw earlier. So I'm just going to say remove exclamation mark. So I'm going to hit commit changes, and there we go. That's now updated. We obviously don't need to push the changes as we did in the last part because we're already on our origin, which is GitHub. So over on our local machine, if we check the index.html file, you can see that there's no change to it at all. Now remember when we first pulled this repo down from GitHub, we used git clone. You might think this is the command we need to run to pull down more changes, but we don't use this. Instead, we use a command called git pull. So when I run this, that's given us details about everything that's just happened, and you can see one insertion and one deletion. Now if we head over to GitHub and we just take a look at the commits here, you can see this is the latest commit. This is just a side note really. If we look at the commits here, or the changes here to this file, you'll see that it's removed the line with the exclamation mark and it's added the line without the exclamation mark. And this is just how Git deals with changes to lines, so don't let this confuse you. So let's go ahead and we'll run git log, and we'll add a pretty option here just so we can see our commit, and you can see that that commit has now been pulled down. Now if we head over to our index.html file, you can see that the exclamation mark has been removed, and there we go. That's how we pull changes down.